Thank you, Emma, for joining us here in Madeira. It is a pleasure to have you. It is a pleasure to have you participating. Can you tell us a little bit more about Iceland Travel and the work you're doing in Iceland?
So Iceland Travel is one of the oldest and largest tour operators in Iceland. We both do cruise and leisure. So I'm the director of cruise services, and we operate shore excursions and turnarounds in all of the ports around Iceland.
It is very interesting to see how the operations are unfolding when it comes to turnarounds, particularly in a remote place like Iceland. So Reykjavík in that case. So how do you combine the workforce on the ground with the workforce on the ship, and how do you manage the turnaround from your side?
So Reykjavík has developed over the past few years into being a big turnaround port, with about half of the calls to Reykjavík are now turnarounds. So that has, changed my role quite a bit. Before we only did shore excursions, so now the big role of turnarounds, we are now having to employ much more people. We learned from the cruise lines. They were very good at telling us how they're doing it in other places. We had experts come over from different places in the world to show us how to do it, which was amazing. And now we have a new passenger terminal opening in Reykjavík, so it's going to make my life much easier. We've been operating in tents for the past few years.
Absolutely.
But communication with the cruise lines has been vital and very good.
Yeah. Absolutely, we're waiting for the new terminal to be inaugurated in May. I hope I can be there. But since Iceland Travel continues to do Shorex, when you look at the destinations and the offering in the latest years in Iceland, what has improved, what can be more improved, how destinations are handling the tourism infrastructure?
So I think a lot has changed over the past few years in Iceland. We're much better equipped. Back in 2023, we had a big increase of tourism to Iceland, and we weren't ready, But now we have invested in buses, in training local guides, in our new fleet, and just the local suppliers that we work with all around Iceland have really contributed. And now we have a very good offering all around.
Absolutely, thank you. So I know you're also a board member for Cruise Iceland, which is a wonderful organization we worked with for many years. You're bringing together the ports, the tour operators, the port agents, the municipalities. So if I can ask you, how has your relationship with the municipalities, with the mayors developed over the last few years? Is it better, it was easier or harder to do it?
We've had a tough time, like you say, in Iceland over the past few years, and what has happened is that we're stronger than ever now. That kind of drew us together. We managed to talk and solve problems that we didn't even discuss before. So we're in a much better place, having everybody kind of speaking the same voice. So it's been a fun journey over the past few years, even though it's been very difficult at the same time.
Thank you very much, Emma. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you.